Over shield. So how do you usually defend a fireplace and reading? Is that you heavily hold cocktail. So you actually reinforce these two walls. Because as long as you have the cocktail control, attackers really can't do any vertical pressure. So you don't need to play in the freezer. Whereas if you will be kind of defending cocktail and bar, then you will extend yourself towards the freezer and the stock. Because you have to deny the default plant spot. But it's not bar, so they can't. Usually you reinforce these two walls. So attackers usually always go to the rooftop. Maybe 4 people going to the rooftop, 1 watching the flank from the garage. But generally, you will see all 5 people on the top. Pulse is going to be very crucial because Pulse can very easily see if defenders will be playing by the south windows. If nobody's playing by the south windows, then they can be playing actually by the peaks. This small B3 bathroom on the third floor. This castle is usually used if you want to have a player in the shop. So I'm not exactly sure why this castle barricade was put there. Like, doesn't really give anything that much. I'm trying to see what is the best perspective. The 2 attackers dropped already, 3 attackers on the rooftop. I dislike that attackers are actually all by one side. Someone should be repelling. So Pulse is giving an intel for the Pixel guy. So Pixel guy could even play way more safer. He's flashed, but Pulse has all the info. Like, he doesn't need to worry that much. Pulse had probably also sees all 4 attackers. So yeah, this is very defender-sided actually. Someone needs to be repelling on the windows. Jaeger kind of was too aggressive. Like, you don't need to push this aggressive. Sure, you will lose the shield, but it was a 5 versus 3 situation. Okay, this was a clear loss from the attack. Like, they were just dropped down the hedge and that's it. The only thing from the defenders, I will probably change the castle. Like, the castle barricade is useless. Maybe the castle barricade was used so Pulse can use the C4 to get the kills, but there was no prepped vertical holes. Just Pulse made a C4 hole below. I'm not sure about the castle barricade, but the attackers definitely you can't push just from the hedge. At least open up the piano windows and then do the pressure from the hedge. But even then, I don't think that will be enough. But okay. So a heavy one-dimensional push, that's not good. So bar and cocktail. So this time we will most likely see that they will extend their defense towards the freezer and storage, because you now need to cover up the default. The default is usually called... Actually, is it B1 for bar 1? Yeah, I think it's like... Yeah, I think it is B1 actually. So you have B1, bomb is B2, or some teams call it heaven, and then you have B3 by the right side of this desk. Okay, so we are going to see how many shields? 3 shields. So we are going to see the old, the old, but is it still viable? Probably it is. The old Kafe strat that you have the deployable shield from the freezer, from the toilet, as well as from the pigs. And 3 ADSs. I dislike when teams are putting ADSs like close to each other. First, okay, Thatcher was banned, but Kali can destroy all of 3 others like with the same Kali. So spreading them out like under this desk, on like, you have enough place to spread them out. Like you can even spread 2 ADSs like at each corner of the sofa. I'm just trying to see where the 5th attacker. Okay, east balcony. Okay, someone is pushing from the east, most likely, or just putting an air. Most likely, just putting an air job. Hatch is opened. Oh, what? Nice, Kali. Aroni got a kill. How? Where? When? Was it rep? I don't know. Where's Aroni? Okay, Aroni was by the freezer, but where's the attack? Who died? Where? Yeah, because finding the very first kills is very important because the moment you're in a 5 versus 4 situation, especially on Kafe, you're already at severe disadvantage. So this is heavily now defender side, especially that Ash got killed. Okay, so free attackers are pushing from that side. Okay, so East bar. Okay, I really like this. This is a very good change. Jaeger. Okay, Goyo is now. This is probably better. So you can see Goyo contesting East, balcony, whereas letting a Jaeger to play against Piano. 1 minute 20 seconds. So now they're droning out Jaeger. I mean, they could have guessed that there is still Jaeger. Yeah, Yana is kind of playing too aggressive. I mean, at this point, I mean, you have a frag grenade. Do you have... Yeah, you definitely can destroy the... yeah, she's throwing a grenade. Okay.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Someone should be by this... should someone be by Scala? You 3 versus 4? Probably not, because you don't have enough manpower. Okay, Ace can destroy the last shield, I guess. That's very nice. But this is still very defender-sided, like they don't have anything in control. Getting White Fall in control is going to be very hard. And Goyo has to pick. Okay, Goyo should have been more aggressive there. Okay, Smoke should be on the down position, like he was throwing Babe, so they should know that he's either by the rotation or deep inside of the bar. Plant, okay, he has no more smoke canisters. Nice. So what did defenders do wrong? So firstly it was 5 versus 4 for the defenders, and that was pretty nice from them. And they kind of took too much playing against the Piano, but it was still okay, like Jaeger was not picked off due to the frag grenade. But maybe they should have been... So I'm not sure if they had a C4. If they had a C4, they definitely should have rotated towards the vertical. Like, attackers are too much like focused to get... Attackers are too much focused to getting the piano control, whereas if they just rotated towards the vertical, it would be good. So did you... First question, did you had a C4 in the lineup?
Yes.
Was he alive?
Wait, no, I guess I should. Yeah, I should have. Goyo should have.
Okay, so you didn't have C4. Did your team have a C4? Very easy question.
No.
Okay. So because if you had a C4, then like after 1 minute and 30 seconds, they still didn't get piano control. You could have rotated for the vertical push because they still will waste at least 40 seconds to get the execution done, and you will be able to easily deny the plan from below. But since you didn't have C4, that is kind of out of option. So
We didn't have intel on that, really, did we?
Okay, then that's a huge issue. Like you need to have intel. Like you need to have intel on default. You need to have intel on piano, and something trapped by the white stairs. So what you got killed is kind of a bit of tunnel vision, because the first guy died from the east repel, like east stairs repel. So I will definitely have someone at least destroying the glasses. And then if you destroy the glasses, then whoever was Goyo should have heard someone repelling by the east stairs. So it's going to be very important. Like you need to destroy the glasses on the east side, because it's the moment they start repelling on the east side, you need to like either jump out on them, run out from this balcony. Because most likely nobody will be covering that. And your strat kind of focuses more on the pixel hold.
So no one was watching cams while there still was the outside cam up?
I'm not sure if the outside cam was up, but...
Outside cam was still up when I'm dead.
Okay, so that's an issue, but yeah, I need to just highlight, if the east push happens, then you will also hear that, like you will hear multiple operators repelling, like you shouldn't be worried about if someone is holding the flank. So make sure that nobody, or at least make pressure on the east balcony. Because the moment they got a kill on the pixel, they kind of managed to push you out. I will also recommend you to have a C4 or something, just because of these situations. You waste a lot of time, they are still all on the 3rd floor. That means you can safely play from the 2nd floor and deny the plant, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And Cam, you were Goyo, right? So
Yeah, I should.
you should play way more aggressive on the white hallway. Like
Okay.
like the attacker is pushing through one long hallway. You have all the time in the day to kill him, like to pre-fire him. You must not be afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
By
pretty
the way,
much it. But
Chaos,
yes.
did you like my little skylight peak? It worked.
Oh yeah, nice. I was like wondering where did that kill got from, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So C4, play vertically if you can, and be worried about the east balcony.
Okay. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Thanks.
Okay, far-fetched. Okay, we good. Resume timer. Okay, so we are going to we are going to see the repeat side. Okay, we have Valkyrie now. I mean, Goyo, he said that Goyo didn't have C4. So I'm pretty like, if like it was 1 minute, and it was 4 versus 3, and the Taker just managed to destroy the shield in the toilet, like on the 3rd floor. That's free if you just play vertically then, because they can't rotate 1 or 2 people to hunt you down. Like they have to, the only way them to win you out is to push out the cocktail people. Okay, so again, 3 ADSs. I forgot kind of to mention that I dislike the ADS placements. Good. Yeah, that also could be a huge issue. If the ADSs are placed slightly bit better, maybe Iana won't be able to destroy the toilet's shield. I forgot to mention that. Drones. I mean, usually you can't pre-place drones for the top floor. Like, you have to get all the way from the basement to the top. We have 1 C4. Okay. But generally speaking, the previous defense was pretty fine. Aside from Goyo not playing too aggressive, like there were not huge mistakes. It's very hard to actually to detect when you should be playing vertically and when you should just push back to the objective. 5 takers on the top. I can't see anyone. What's the burst perspective? Yeah, Kafe is kind of a meh for spectating, like everybody's on the rooftop and nothing is happening on the 3rd floor right now. Okay, Aruni was drowned out. That could be an easy pick, but Aruni is in a position that cannot be picked from the skylight nor from the new hedge, unless she picks a bit more aggressive. Yeah, I think she's kind of afraid. Okay, I want to just to go back, but she doesn't know if someone is by the hedge or skylight or not. What you also can do is, against these heavy one-dimensional pushes, is to play actually vertically. Like last time, like the first round, they played with the Pulse, and it went perfectly well. Like Pulse had given a lot of info for Jaeger, and Jaeger got like at least 2 or if not 3 kills out of just Pulse. You don't want to be moving left to the right. If you're moving left to the right, you're making yourself like a bigger headshot target. 2 drones. I dislike 2 drones going the same way. What I also dislike is nobody's by the east. But yeah, pushing one-dimensional is not going to work. Last time this also happened, but Pulse was also below. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Okay, they got the pixel control, and that is a 4 versus 3. Now, do you play vertical in a 3 versus 5? Because playing vertical is good as long as you can keep the cocktail control. Because if they got the cocktail control, then you're not going to see for them from below. But yeah, Smoke has 3 canisters. He can smoke off. Yeah, Smoke should be smoking off the white hallway. Like, Smoke should be smoking off something. James is playing now vertically. That's a very smart idea against the C4s. But yeah, he can afford that in a 5 versus 3
15 seconds
situation.
to go.
Okay, nice. Default plant.
10 seconds to go.
I
Attackers are
really like these smokes. Like smokes are happening the moment.
user. Position
Oh, this is
compromised.
chaotic. Okay, so 2 versus 1. But what mentioned about Smoky is that they smoked off this the moment he finished off the the plant. Ooh, flank. Aroni will not expect it. Oh, what? Oh, feels bad.
Disable the diffuser.
That was probably a potato. I mean, it happens. Pressure is big enough, I guess. Yeah. So if nice. I'm not going to talk. So if defenders came to the cold pause, I will just suggest them to play a slightly bit more vertical. And if defenders came to the voice chat, I will suggest them to not play one-dimensional. Because even if I suggest, like, even if you really cannot play too much on the east balcony as an attacker and do a very clear piano push, you still need to do that, and that's kind of why Kafe is defender-sided. You have too few people to cover your flanks. Okay,
Attackers need to locate and defuse
so
as many
this
bombs as
time
they can.
I really hope that they will prep their drones somewhere inside, like preparation phase drones. Okay, this is if it's going to be, if I can't go to the left side anymore. So above the table, you can have a very good preparation phase drone. In the bakery, you can have a very good preparation phase drone, but I'm not seeing any prep drone. Where are the drones? Are they all outside? Okay, that's a bad preparation phase from the
10
attackers.
seconds left.
Could be costly. So, how do you usually hold this? I mean, there is actually no meta how to hold. Like there's so many ways to hold this side. So you can either hold with body levels here, one in the VIP, one by the bar. That's kind of handy, and then you have two anchors either inside, or you can even play extended to the bakery. Then you can have a like extended bakery hold, or you can have at least two roamers. I guess they are doing somewhat a bakery hold. Or either of the pushes, the takers should be clearing out the top floor, so roamers, so they can play vertically onto the objectives. Okay, actually they're, I don't know what they're, actually they're playing somewhat in bakery, somewhat in freezer. I'm not a fan of extending to, like, you're doing, they want to do everything. And usually you can't do everything, but let's see if they will be able to. Because you can very easily find the weak points. Like, nobody will be able to deny the harbor age aside from the closet wall, but you can easily peek him. Or if you're doing the freezer push, then... Okay, they got the top floor control, I guess. They're still kind of droning. Okay, so whoever is kite, he should be able to see this drone. Like, at least here it's moving, and you have to get rid of it, because this drone will be a huge issue for the defenders. It's not very hard to see what the takers want to do. So it looks like a... Yeah, I can't predict. Looks like they're opening more of the kitchen. Like, cooking, not Coffee's kitchen. Okay, yeah, so they are doing kind of a bakery push, I will assume. Yeah, all fire takers are on that side. Okay, let's see. This is probably be the first gunfight, unless Smoke picks the vertical. Frost is shooting something.
A bomb has been located.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to watch. Maybe something like this. Okay, bakery is... It's not bakery. What? Oh, it's bakery, okay. They get bakery in control. 3 people. Oh, this is Gemini. You can smoke it off. You have 30 seconds. Smoke got killed from the vertical. Yeah, this is falling apart.
15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they can't deny this plant. Okay, so they will most likely call it for the timeout. And I really dislike that they actually extended like both ways. Because you can't have everything. You either do one heavy hold from one side or the other side. You don't hold heavily two sides. Like if you want to deny this kind of a push, then you have to play slightly bit on the top. Like you can give them bakery somewhat free, but as long as they don't have vertical control, you can punish them. But the thing is, if you're going to play heavily in the bakery to hold this kind of a push, then they can kind of push freezer side. Yeah, no one roaming upstairs. I mean, nobody could roam upstairs because they extended themselves. Like 3 people were for the freezer push and 2 people were for the bakery push. Like nobody could have been there. So that is why you can't do like both holds at the same time.
Defenders protect
And that's
your bombs
I
from
will
being
say that's a
defeated by
huge
attackers.
issue for most of the T3 teams. They want to have a perfect strat. There is no perfect strat. There is a strat that works against bakery push. There is a strat that works against freezer push. And there is a strat that is ranked playstyle. Ooh, okay. I thought, Castle, Castle's ping. Oh yeah, I thought that Castle is going to be
10
disconnected.
seconds to go. Attackers have located a bomb.
So last time,
5 seconds left.
this was somewhat flawless if I remember correctly. Again, I praised the Pulse play because Pulse play was really good. Like Pulse with the Jaeger by the Pixel was very good. And I kind of feel sad that I didn't mention that when they actually called for the timeout. I dislike this. I still don't know what's the point of the Castle Barricade. Because this Castle Barricade allows defenders to play in the shop. But there is nobody in the shop. Because from the you can easily deny the shop with this piano window. And if there's a Castle Barricade, then you can't. So if you ever see someone like proning in this small closet of the shop, just open up this window and that's a free kill. Gemini pretty much saw everything. Like that's kind of a huge info, but still you don't expect anyone to be playing in the bar, right? Still, I mean it's a huge info, but not really. Okay, Pulse can Pulse see someone? I'm pretty sure he can see 2 people on the top. Well, where are the? Okay, so we have 2 east balcony. Wrong button. Okay, Sledge is waiting for the sledgehammer. I think they are trying to... Will they try to vault in at the same time? Okay, 2 attackers are on the on the west side, like the hedge drop. Yeah, I think they're actually waiting the pixel guy to forget about this angle, but Goy is ready for him. Like I'm pretty sure that he could hear. Like they destroyed the like when you put a case of barricade, I think you destroy the glass by default. I'm waiting Sledge to open it up because Jaeger is very exposed to him. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what is happening. Yeah, this is like perfect. I knew what Sledge was doing. Like he was waiting perfect time for Jaeger to get too comfortable. Jaeger fallback. You have like they don't even have a sword destruction. Like I mean sure they don't know if they have bug and they probably don't know who was repelling on the like southeast side right window, but at 5 versus 3 you really can fall back. Even if they have vertical control. We'll have to pause after. So I was kind of more focused to answer this guy, but defenders are playing again too aggressive. Why do you want to play in cocktail in a 5 versus 3 or 4 versus 2? Okay, thank you for dropping. And Pulse even has all the info. You don't need to play on the top. You don't need to play on the top. So they're going to 6-pick most likely from Vamai to Warden. Just because they did it. Never mind. What? They're not going to 6 pick. Please.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
We
as many
are
bombs
having the
as they
6th
can.
round. Yay! Okay. Anyone watching this on YouTube on the channel will be like surprised why I'm being excited for the 6th round, but that's only the Discord things. That's something that you guys are not missing, the important content. Important content of waiting 20 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about the round. Generally speaking, I'm not sure if this Goyo shield was always this close, but yeah, you probably want to put it slightly bit back. Sure, you don't want to put too much back because again of the east stairs window, but you probably want to find ADS again by the pixel spot. They nerfed the explosive radius of Zofia and Ash, or just Ash. I'm not sure. I think it was just Ash. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that if putting side bit back, you can deny the Ash charge being like hitting this like middle wall. Okay, let's see if attackers will do the multi-dimensional push against the pixel as I recommended, and then rotate on by the east balcony. Do they have Capito? They don't have Capito. So Capito idea was kind of lost, I guess. So let's see. Three attackers hatch. We have pixel. Iron is being damaged. Okay, so it's from the piano. By the way, this piano shield can be denied from the double window, like this double window. That's a small thing to notice. Okay, so what I would like to see is these ADS is being wasted, destroyed by the original Kali, but yeah, wasted and then destroyed the Diplobus shield. You really don't need to actually drone the guy in the pixel, like you know that there is some. Not so much a utility base, but these ADSs. Yeah, this is the 20 seconds meta, boys. And yeah, these two are kind of stuck. If Ash was still by this window, she could have gotten this free kill. That's a small notice. Okay, Gemini saw that nobody's there. 1 minute remaining. I think defenders cool. Do they have C4? They have C4, so Goya could rotate. Okay, Arun is playing underneath. I mean, this is a defender-sided map for a reason. Like, it's very hard to take properly. Because now you probably want to rotate someone by the east windows. And that guy is always, like, exposed on the runouts. I think this is a better view now. He was by the toilet. 30 seconds to go. They really need someone by the east stairs. Because Goyo as well as someone by the tarps are playing very safe. But they could also go for the smoke, but Goyo has a C4, yeah he does. It's time for Goyo to shine.
15 seconds left.
Okay,
10 seconds to go.
ooh, this was costly. Do they have one by Skylight? Nobody by Skylight. Someone... It would be great. Yeah. Okay, so this round was pretty interesting from the both sides. And it was like there were not too many blunders actually. The round was lost the moment Goya kind of threw C4 too late, so it could be done because of the comms, like maybe someone called out they're still not planting or I don't know. But generally speaking, this round was a pretty good round from the both sides. Like defenders were kind of using a lot of utility. Like a lot of like magnets ADSs, whereas the takers were kind of just wasting the utility. So also, yeah, Flores is probably the solution to the pixel. Yeah, Flores is probably better than Capito or anything that I have mentioned to the other team. Like I totally forgot. Nope. Everyone can play him. But yeah. I forgot about the floors towards the other team.
Defenders protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, Flores is kind of better than Capitao. I mean, you still kind of... yeah, Flores can somewhat safely deny the pixel spot. Okay, so Kite with so this is going to be C4 strat, I will assume. Okay, so Kite and pulls there.
5 seconds remaining.
So how do you deny floors? I mean, you don't need to deny floors if you're not going to have held heavily pixel. I mean, floors regardless is still a very good pick. Like, it's not going to be as good pick, but still a very good pick. Like, you have more explosives to destroy the deployable shields or stuff. But yeah, the main idea for the attackers will be to push out the roamers. Pools should be playing like here, like by the mining or fireplace. There is no point of playing there, because you can immediately see how many attackers are going to repel on the west side, and then you can do 2+2 and see what are the other attackers. 2-3, okay. The same thing happening from the other team. And this was soft, actually. I mean, they're not heavily contesting pixels, so maybe they need a reinforcement with the poles. That's a nice usage of the poles. Maybe having a post like on one wall of against the red. Ooh, they're repelling in. Oh, this could be a free C4 kill if they can So smoke should. Ooh, Kobe. But what I wanted to suggest is smoking off an area so they actually like pull smoke off like below this lamp, and then attackers will be stuck by the breach. What the fuck is that? What's happening? So smoking off here, that means attackers are stuck by the breach, and then Pool can easy see for him. Like I don't know where the 2 kills happen. Who died? Smoke and... Using a drone to drone out, huh? Can it destroy the kite? Yes, yeah, it destroyed the kite. Fuck. So what the attackers did wrong? I mean, they got killed 2 times with the C4. No pressure on the vertical players. Why would you pick this aggressive? Like, what's the point? And this is how you lose the 3 versus 1s. This is how you lose 3 versus 1s. You have one defender alone, and the other defender is going alone towards the Y stairs.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And this is all because of who picked Jaeger.
15 seconds to go.
Does he have the fuser? Yeah, he does have the fuser.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go.
Oh, I wanted them to clutch. Because it will be all down to whoever Jaeger is. Like, why the F would you pick piano? Yeah, that's tilting me, actually. Because that's actually the monkey plays that I don't want to happen in the 10-mans. After the 10-mans, I want to see who is far-fetched. Okay. Reading fireplace. Farfetched is playing for James' team. Let's see. It's Knight. Okay. I will talk with Knight. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I don't want these plays to be happening. Like, you have to respect your opponents. In a 3 versus 1, and you are going to play solo, that just means you're not respecting your opponents.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay. So fireplace and reading. Let's see if they will do the same thing. So far we didn't see any Oryx strat. I actually actually made a strat with the Oryx that Pulse is in the train, and
Attackers have
Oryx
discovered the location
is
of
like around library as well as all the way to the train. Then Pulse kind of can give away if Oryx can climb on the hedge for the late flank.
5 seconds to
And
go.
also the idea behind Oryx is that Oryx always can climb on the cocktails
Attackers are
hedge
heading out to
and
defuse the
always can support the cocktail players and just can drop down. So basically he can safely rotate between the objective and the cocktail. That was the main idea behind the my Oryx idea. But okay. So they're extending themselves to the freezer. Usually you don't do that, but why not? And guess oh, this is something I didn't see this. I didn't see this. And fun fact, they actually won the cocktail and bar without contesting Pixel. But I think that was a good actually idea. Flores being picked, that means Flores will clear out the Pixel in 1 out of 4 tries. He will definitely do that. I want to see what's happening, like how... Okay, so they're repelling on the east side. The only downside of these barricades is that you cannot repel over the castle barricades, can you? So if you open up one window, you're pretty much safe aside from the east run out, like east second floor run out. Okay, that's a who did I? I can't go more toward the right side. That's bugging me. Like I'm stuck. I can't see what's happening. James again has issues. That feels bad, but okay, let's see. 4 takers versus 2 defenders. 1 defender. Okay, they're playing on the second floor. Oh, that's a nice kill. Are they going to rush? Is he going to rush? Never mind, that's a me jammer. Where is... Do they have... They don't have actually the braking charge. I mean, she doesn't have braking charges left. Oh, this could be an issue because vertical... I mean, they somewhat have vertical control, but not against mute. They have against the east part of the library for reading. Nice, he's good, he's back.
seconds to go. 10 seconds left.
I'm not sure how did they lose. It's like it was 4 versus 2. And the biggest thing, like they got the top floor control. I hope that they don't call for a timeout because that was kind of I wasn't too much checking the mistakes. That's on me. Looks like we are not going for the timeout. That's good for me because I don't think I will be able to say something smart. Wait, my monitor. Okay. I mean they cleared the top floor for it was 4 versus 2, and they didn't open up the other part of the library or reading. I always mess up these 2 objectives. But generally they did pretty much nicely. And my other monitor kind of plugged off himself, so yeah, I can't see the Discord. It's all good. So yeah, Patrick, if something happens, just make sure that you take care of it. Okay, kitchen cooking. Last time, what we had seen from the previous team is a very extended hold, and which I disliked. Why is this not started? I think someone loading or I guess. Do nice.
defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay. Let's see if they will extend themselves. Okay, they're extending themselves to the VIP. There will be a deployable shielding between the double door. There will most likely be someone behind the bar. And one guy will be definitely lacking the objective. You always want to have someone in the objective. But let's see where the other two defenders will be.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, these are the full reinforcements.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Ekpo might be playing in the bakery as well. So we are going to see the
Attacker's
same.
objective is to defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
I didn't see what Frost
Cover
was
the
doing.
diffuser.
Okay, let me see
Attackers
what.
have dropped the bomb diffuser.
So VIP, restaurant, closet, and bakery, I guess. And the takers are heavily rotating towards the. But they're not rotating, they're just repelling. I thought that they were trying to rotate towards somewhat a rush push. In the EU League, a rush push actually happened from this door. Okay, they're at least roaming. That's something good to see. So we have one prep, one. Okay, this is better because you have like two strong anchors. You have like power position secure with the crossfires, and you have one roamer, which I really hope he will try to safely retreat back to the side. Like the main idea of the roamer here is not. You don't want to get killed by roaming here, because you can't roam alone here, especially without any utility. The main idea of roaming is to get one or two drones and then help the VIP hold. And then late you can start to try to flank from the Y stairs. Okay, so takers are doing the vertical control, which is okay. I'm not sure what air she's doing. If she's holding the flank, she can do it from the second floor.
Attackers have located
And
a
kind
bomb.
of better, but okay. Floors? Okay, floors is kind of important over here, because, yeah, he can just destroy whatever he wants to destroy. I'm not sure if I will disable. Floor is very good. Like, on maps such as Oregon, Kafe, Villa, floors will be kind of broken. So this angle kind of disallows the all way towards the brown stairs. So Frost cannot go to the doorway. But now I have to focus on what's wrong. So far, the only thing definitely wrong was having a very aggressive roamer, I would say. And possibly Frost. I'm not sure how Frost got killed. But 30 seconds remaining. This looks like a defender, because the attackers two are on the Gary side and one is holding the flank. Ooh, okay. You don't op. Okay, so smoke opens the top. Ooh. Doesn't he hear him? Okay, they know. Okay, you gotta push this. You're playing 1 versus 1. You know that he's.
Attackers are
Never mind.
activating the bomb diffuser.
Looks like kitchen or double kitchen objective is kind of a bit too harder to defend for. Yeah, I mean kitchen requires more coordination, because you need a lot of crossfires. Need a lot of crossfires for the kitchen defense.
Did they say pause in chat?
Someone said pause.
Hopefully, I don't know. My game's broken again, but just start saying what we did wrong.
So, Knight, you're far-fetched, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I screwed that up.
After the match, we have to talk about something about the previous round. But about this round, you're kind of playing a bit too aggressive as a roamer. Like when you're going to roam for the double kitchen objective, then you need to get one or two drone and go immediately back to the side. Like if you don't have any utility on the second or the third floor, you can't contest.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Because for this kind of a hold, you're waiting for if they're going to heavily play from the bakery side, then you're going for the retake, the second floor, or if they're going to do for the freezer push, then you're either way you're holding heavily freezer with the VIP and the restaurant. I'm not sure how Frost died against double window because I wasn't looking at here at that moment.
It was brownstairs. He came down brown and I refragged. It was fine.
Okay, so that wasn't an issue. For me, the biggest issue was Jaeger can't. If it was Jaeger like getting himself killed immediately, like you can't contest the taker without any utility on the top. Play for the retakes if you're doing the freezer hold. Is there anything else? I'm not sure how Echo didn't hear the vault in from the two defenders from the freezer, but I guess comes kind of had
Cluster
hidden.
it, yeah.
Okay, and I'm not sure why they rotate. Like there was 15 seconds remaining. Like you need to expect them to start pushing you heavily. Why would Echo rotate from a very strong anchor position, which is behind like
I told him to.
April? You told him, but like
Yeah, in the strat.
I thought someone was
You know
pushing me
what?
from,
You know what
like, double
Kwana do, right? With Kendrick playing there and then
Mhm.
rotating to Bakery late round, so he can deny plant. Problem was, I didn't tell him to not to rotate Bakery if someone's pushing Bakery, because obviously that's no longer a good position to play in. He's just going to die both sides, so it's better being in their position. It's fine
because
though.
I think that Smoke could have like held the double door from the restaurant or the red hallway, and then Echo could have easily held the freezer or meat or
Yeah.
the
Okay.
carrier. I think that was probably the play. But the main I think the main thing was Jaeger dying too early. Like
Yeah. Okay, Vademan, pick Cade, and then 6 pick Mute. Okay, guys, we'll move back to Alpha. Thanks for the tips.
no problem.
Yep.
We have still 2 people here. Knight, you can. I need to tell you something about after this. Okay, nice. Okay, ready. I'm not going to be like too much hard on him. Like it was fun. Like it was 3 versus 1. Okay, we good to go. But I dislike that kind of plays. Not in 10 minutes. Don't ever play monkey. Not in 5 versus 5. Not in 3 versus 1. Okay, VC IQ pick. Valkyrie, is this first time Valkyrie being picked on Kafe? I might be kind of a bit too dumb, but I think this is the first time Valkyrie was picked, or at least actually picked. I think one time she was 6 picked. I guess we are waiting now, James, to load, but it's fine. What we can talk about the operator picks. I mean, Capital is definitely an interesting pick. Last time when they've never held fireplace mining, but when they were holding cocktail bar, they had 0. Don't use chat, please.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
When they were holding cocktail bar, they were not a single guy in the pixel. Like there was a guy like holding passive angles from the toilet side or white hallway, but nobody was with pixel. Okay, let's see. They don't have pulse. I mean, I really like the
By attackers.
idea behind the pulse is very good if attackers are ignoring vertical, and both teams so far when they were attacking
Seconds to go.
top floor and even second floor, they never went for pulse. Okay, my bad. This is actually a mining and fireplace. I thought it's going to be a library or reading again. If I say library or reading, I mean this room. Okay. They're holding. So they're holding with the C4 from underneath this objective. So most like all of the fireplace is destructible, but most of this room is destructible. If you open up according holes, then everything is destructible. And the feet levels over here are important for the red stairs guide to deny the plant. So this is very much viable. As much viable is it to play from the pixel, and probably it's kind of less viable with the floors available. Then, yeah, C4 is probably better than the top floor hold. Because again, floors can just destroy the pixel. Zone is shooting. I want to see where the gunfights are coming from. We have 5 takers are on the northwest side. Okay. We're still putting the welcome mat. That's a pixel angle or passive angle. I guess a pixel angle. Ooh. What? Is Ace not hearing this? Or these were 2 free kills. I guess he was afraid of being run out. But yeah, the main idea behind this hold is not to play heavily on the top floor, but to play heavily on the... somewhat heavily on the first floor. Like, I can't say heavily on the first floor, but yeah. You want to deny the plans with the C4. So this is a very good start from the defenders. Okay, they're using floors to open up, I don't know what. I hope that they're trying to open up vertical with the floors, but this is not opened. So from the top, all that you can do is have an angle, somewhat angle on the frost. That's pretty much it.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay, so do you really need to play as Frost there? And that's kind of questionable. Like, yeah, Frost is going to be picked from the red stairs, I think. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so 2 attackers, red stairs, 1 library. I don't know where the last one is. Planting? Oh, yeah, feels bad.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Where's the 4th taker? I can't see. Okay. Okay, that was nicely done. Okay, that was... Oh, Ash? Can't see the... Okay, okay, they got a... feels bad. I mean, he knows that both of them are on the 2nd floor. I mean, Ash kinda got a kill. Ash kinda got a kill from this place. Got 2 kills. It's a hard angle to contest if you are close to the wall, but I'm not sure. Like, did he probably expected Ash to move away after getting the first kill, I assume. I'm waiting for the pause, if it happens. Not going to happen. I think I will have to... Do I need to... I mean, this is nearly the last round. We are going to full round finally. But I think James didn't want to pick Legion. Yeah, he has had like PC problems, so that was a random pick to Legion. That feels bad. And the takers are not 6 picking again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, so the same shot from the defenders, I assume. Cool, Sky below with the C-Force. 3 takers on the top. I really hope that the 3 defenders on the top. I really hope that the takers will now start to push out the defenders on the 2nd floor. Like, it's going to be very hard to push like anything if you don't have 2nd floor control. And defenders are playing 2nd floor. Like, even if you don't get C4, like, Pulse has info on you all of the time.
5 seconds left.
There's the drone. Okay, this is a fine drone. This is a fine
Attackers'
drone.
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Wrapping the... Yeah, this is actually... You remember last time there were 2 people, like, rappelling on the piano walls, of piano windows. And then he was destroying this window. So that's something... But some adjustments? Where's Kite? I think Kite should also be playing there. Okay, Kite... No, Kite is there. Pulse. So we have 2 takers rappelling. Down there is... Okay, they're droning out. The droning out train. Okay, he can hear drone. Can he destroy it? I'm not aware of these angles. I guess it's very hard to destroy. He got the drone. Nice, James. Be proud of you. Okay, someone is by the white stairs. Is Jaeger aware of it? Bullet hole. Can he see? Like, he should. If he spots Ash there, he should be able to see Ash. That is random C4s or? I'm really focused on the edge, but everything is happening on the top floor. Okay, the drone got destroyed. The Flores drone got destroyed. Flores drone coming from the other side. Those Kai doesn't have C4. Okay, so that's kind of bad. Okay, the gunfight between Smoke or like Capital has to win the gunfight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is kind of over right now. And this was flawless. I'm not sure what Seahorse they were used on what. Someone should rotate.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser. Defenders have located the diffuser.
Okay. I'm just going to pause. Last time he random picked 2 Legion. Okay. Malusi.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Okay, last
attackers.
time I will definitely suggest playing with the C-Force slightly bit more. I'm not sure how will they play with the C-Force now without info, aside from the Maestro. He pre-plays there. Oof. Ish drone
Attackers have discovered the
was
location of a
pre-plays
bomb.
just below the stable. I'm pretty sure she will hear it.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Come on,
Insertion.
Malusi, you can do it. Never mind, you can't. Haha. Yeah, you can vault over the table, but you gotta go from this side. But I mean, regardless, if they're going to melee it, they are going to be super exposed. So you really don't need to go for the unmellable spot. Last time they kind of screwed up 2 C4s, and that pretty much caused them around. Like, that's a lot of utility. But this time they won't have any info, so yeah, C4s will be even harder to hit. Okay, so we have fire takers holding from the east side. Slightly bit more a safe approach. And Ike is holding the flanks. They got the piano somewhat control. Yeah, they heard smoke most likely when he went from the prone towards the... Ooh, smoke glitching, that's poggers. What was up? What? Why? Why? Like, why? Why would you peek a shotgun? Especially for the smoke. Like, you can't see anything. Like, smoke canisters are client-sided. Oh, that was unlucky for James. For Malusi. But yeah, smoke canisters are client-sided, so yeah, that's even worse. It is a nice usage of the smoke glitching, by the way. I mean, that's because it's glitching, that doesn't mean it's illegal. It's actually legal. So we have Veloci, never mind. What is IQ doing? I'm not sure what IQ is doing. This is kind of an odd round, not gonna lie. I'm not sure. And Edge is trying to go in. To go for the plant. No, she doesn't have the... no. I just used the breaching charge, thank you. Ace has the fuser, Smoke is still on the... Why? Oh, thank you. So... You probably can go for the plant. Yeah, this is GG. Yeah, you can't go for the plant in a 2 versus 3 situation, and they have cocktail control. Like, if you're going to plant... Ooh. Yeah. Probably planting on the worst position ever. Like... GG.